What is up, everybody? Snowflake here. Welcome to another episode of Skyrim. We're making our way through the companion storyline at the moment. We're gearing up for our next main mission, but we're doing some little side quests, some Radiant missions in between to keep us busy and I guess to earn our trust in the companions further before we get given some more advanced tasks. So in the last episode, we were tasked with stealing some Silverhand strategy documents from a den called Orotime, and we did so. We killed all the Silverhand members there. We could have snuck past all of them and just grabbed the thing, but much more fun to kill them all. And we're going to be doing another one in this episode. So previously we only had to do one Radiant companion quest to trigger the next one, but in this case we have to do a second one. But this one will be an assassination quest called Striking the Heart. We've heard rumours of a Silverhand lieutenant camped at Fort Fellhammer. With him dead, their forces should awaken. Oh, should awaken? Should weaken. We definitely do not want them awakening. So away we go. No, I want the map. Right, so Fort Fellhammer is up here. And our closest is the Tower of Mazark, which was Corvinion, which was the Stormcloak. Is that a Stormcloak one? What was Tower of Mazark? That was main quest, wasn't it? When we had to go into do the thing for Septimus Cygnus, right? We came out here. Started somewhere else. I'm not even sure. I feel like this was main quest though. Maybe it was Ustengrav. Anyway, we went into Black Region. I think we came out here. Let's go back. Do you remember this place? Oh, we're just using it to get to Fort Fellhammer. There's another fort over there, which we don't care as much about. Look at us not being hurt by these fools. Who needs the boots of Spring Hill Jack? Some people will not get that reference, but we've remastered Oblivion now, so there's plenty of time to learn. Or watch my series. Either way works. What's that? What the heck is that sound? Oh, it's a giant. Is that a dead mammoth? It's a dead mammoth. Alright, well, we'll grab the snout and the tusk if you don't mind, Mr. Giant. But there must have been a fight here. I'm gonna save it just in case. Please don't take this as a sign of aggression, Mr. Giant. Okay. We are fighting a giant. I might regret this. Although I don't do terrible damage to it. He almost killed me with one shot. Right, easy there, friend. Ooh, just got that hit off in time. Okay, we can kill a giant. We can grab a giant's toe. 213 gold. Create a soul gem. kind of worth killing these guys. Oh, and you can get followers to pick up the giant's weapon if they're unarmed. As an FYI pro tip. But we can beat giants. Okay, good to know. I don't want to aggro them for no reason, but... It wasn't really no reason. I wanted to loot this stuff. It's clear they've been killing quite a lot of things around here. There's a troll skull here too. Wolves and elks. Wolves probably deserved it. The giant was probably just killing a wolf as this happened. Sorry, friend. If only I had a way to communicate my peaceful intentions to you. Yeah, if you get hit by them, it's like... Especially because we haven't been putting a lot of points into health. It's not going to end well. One sec. I think my mic's picking up some background noise, so I'm just trying and fix that. Hopefully that's okay now. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that little bandit hut over there. Bandits everywhere, yo. Are they up on top of this area, probably? What was that? I might need to pick up snowberries, if anything. Yeah, I feel like we're right over a cave. Nevertheless, we will not yet discover it. Alright. Look at Fez scaling. Ooh, is this Corundamore? Okay. Nice. Let's do a quick save just in case. Just so the game remembers that we killed that giant. Guess we really need to go up. There is... Okay, we see people walking around. So we're probably in for some fights. Okay. Oh, these are just bandits? Just bobbing and weaving. Oh, this is a silver hand. Oh, this guy's pretty strong. Wait, you're not a regular bandit. You're supposed to have a noble cause. Got a one-handed buff. Let's formulate a plot before we end up in jail or shot.
I swear I'll kill you.
You swear on what? Whose life? Tell me. Oh, you're a strong one. Well, you know, relatively strong. Alright, well, you tried me. You got what you bargained for. Okay. Songs of Return, Volume 7. I feel like that's going to be a theme with anything Silverhand related. Yep, we've read it. Orcish Mace. I made it sound a lot more special than it was. Cooked beef. That's good. Got ourselves a smelter here. Okay, I can create an ingot from my ores. Why not? Is this an entrance too? Yeah, it's not the entrance it's telling me to go through. So I'm thinking there's something better or something closer up here. Okay, Fort Fellhammer Garrison. Alright, these Silverhand people like their shrooms. Garrison. You'd think there'd be sleeping guards in here, but nope, all the beds are empty.
Retire someday. Get myself an island.
Yeah. I feel like that boat might have just sailed, my friend. It's a bit late for retirement now. Some books here. You ready?
College guy said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college he meant.
Oh dear. It's really having an existential crisis at about the wrong time. Right, we've read Rising Threat Volume 4. Altar of Stones feels like one we probably read. Yep. Dunmer of Skyrim. Pretty sure. Yep. Code of Malakath, that could be a new one. Seems so. Let's have a read. The Code of Malakath, a sellsword's guide to the Orc strongholds, by Amanda Alea, mercenary. No one bests an orc. I don't need you to guess how many times I've heard that boast in some dinky tavern or screamed at the top of the lungs by some fellow sellsword with too much fire in him, but I'd be lying if I said the orc strongholds don't take those words as law. There are a few places where Mrs. Alea would tell you that tradition and the old ways makes for a better fighter, but with orcs it seems like staying true to your ancestors is the path to victory. Let me start a few steps back. The orc strongholds have existed as long as the orc race has. According to them, they're armoured camps in the least, and fortresses at the most. Every man, woman and child inside the walls is trained from birth to defend it. All their weapons and armour are smithed right there in the stronghold, All the food is hunted down by orc warriors and brought back to be eaten by everyone who lives there. They follow no laws save their own, an unwritten set of rules called the Code of Malakath, named after one of their gods, who is sometimes called Mauloch. Most of it's pretty simple. Don't steal, don't kill, don't attack people for no reason, although there seems to be a big list of exceptions. But orcs in the stronghold don't have jails for their criminals. They have blood price. You either pay enough in goods for your crimes, or you bleed enough that the victim is satisfied. And orcs, I don't need to tell you, have a lot of blood. The code also sets up who runs the stronghold. The toughest male is usually the chief and makes decisions and decides when the Code of Malakath has been satisfied. All the women are either the chief's wives or his daughters, with the exception of the wise woman, who handles all the spiritual matters and healing needs. Matters of grave disputes are handled with short but violent fights, and those who don't get along with the chief are usually forced out of the stronghold to live among the rest of us. An orc grows up being told to fight for everything, but if something is not worth fighting for, it is beneath the code. Orc strongholds don't like strangers, used to living on their own like they do. Mrs. Alea knows what she does because so many orcs leave the strongholds to become sellswords or soldiers. And a few pints of mead gets them talking about home. I hear that sometimes an orc will make a non-orc a bloodkin, and that person is then allowed to live in the stronghold as one of the clan. I've never heard of that actually happening. For all their strange rules and traditions, the Code of Malakath does breed a culture of determined warriors. They're focused in ways that the average sellsword isn't. They don't hesitate to draw weapons and settle matters openly, and I think that's the real difference between the stronghold orcs and the city orcs. Imperial law allows you to settle fights through the Emperor's men, but the Code of Malakath demands you settle your problems yourself. A fine way of thinking if you're leading the mercenary's life. And there we go. Code of Malakath. We'll find out a little bit more about orc strongholds. Yeah, this guy's going to keep writing to himself. But yeah, we'll find out more about orc strongholds later on in the game. They are sort of quest relevant. Okay, my friend.
Scuba, the imported stuff, huh? That's all you got? I'll skin you alive.
Oh.
Oh well, must have run off. Need something?
Yeah, that was an example of me getting a little too arrogant now. Alright, I'll grab all this stuff again, sure. Don't need to read the book again, I suppose. Maybe that's why this... Okay. Let's try this again.
Picked a bad time to get lost.
Yeah. We need to be very careful not to take hits like that. Okay, what am I doing? Oh god. Time to eat. Nom nom nom. Why can't I...
Must have run off.
Why couldn't I run?
What now?
It's like walking for some reason. I have no idea. Alright, well let's save before the fight to save me from doing all of this again. they all say. Oh, there was leather strips there. See, that's why I died, because I would have missed out on those leather strips. Alright then.
Go to the college, Da said. Use your smarts, he said. Like I'm supposed to figure out which college you meant.
Okay, let's save it now.
Time to end this little game.
What? I didn't... Oh, I'm running into a bed, that's why.
Oh well, must have run off.
I picked Unrelenting Force, then I missed the Z button. Okay. Let's go again, boy.
Huh?
Oh yes, taunt me. There we go. See, I can beat these guys without taking a hit, and it just, I don't know. The concentration sometimes just lets me down. Not good for a gamer. I know. Alright, Silver Hand Leader, Fellhammer Mine Key, Iron Shield, Gold, oops, Steel Armor, Boots, Gauntlets, Silver Sword, Elven Dagger, Iron Greatsword of Ice. Okay, so I was taking health and stamina damage. Good to know. Let's just loot this room here before we choose what to put away. Just has a leg of goat roast on the floor. Yeah, this guy definitely looks like he's been drinking. Oh, he's reading the Black Arrow Volume 1. We've read that one, I know. Can't touch that knife. Oh, that's a shield we can take, and these greatswords. I didn't realise we could grab these off the wall. Leak, tankard, ale. And this is a big boy chest. Hide shield of waning magic. Increase magic resistance by 12%. Flawed Valor Stone. Basically means it's empty, 62 gold. And a soul gem. Okay. What other useless crap have we picked up? Iron Mace is free. Iron Greatsword is just over free. Longbow 6. Apparel, yeah, I guess. Well, boots is actually 4. Fur shoes, drop. Got a 9 greatsword, right? I always miscalculate when it comes to iron. Yeah. So we don't need to keep that. Iron dagger's 5. Steel stuff. Apparel. Iron shield also 5. Fair armors. Quite a low boots, I guess we can drop. I miss having a follower to pawn all this stuff off to. Longbow can go. Hunting bow, I suppose, would be enough. Cool. So we didn't even have to go through a particularly long cave. We just needed to step and poke our head into the garrison and kill the leader. And back to Whiterun. Sup, Yorland? Oh, cool. Ayla's just waiting for us. How nice.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign.
Should I be
yet.
holding the blade further away than I would a smaller one?
If you keep it in close, you'll have more control. But it can be harder to balance a strike.
I guess that comes down to footwork then.
Exactly. When you have a big heavy weight swinging around your upper body, your lower body has to compensate, or you'll fall right over.
It's good advice, Vilkas. Thank you.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
I took care of that group of Silverhand.
Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
Sounds good, Ayla. Completed striking the heart. I'm looking for work.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you.
Ooh.
My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
That's interesting. Okay, well, the boss wants to talk to us. I'm going to go ahead and put that off until the next episode. I'm just going to run away home and hope that the boss doesn't realize I'm a werewolf and I didn't talk to him about it. But then again, does it really matter? Like, he's a werewolf too.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
I can handle my own problems, guard, thanks.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Don't play songs just because I'm here, Sven.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. The age of
Now, come here.
aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down.
Okay, right, let's unload once more. Too many potatoes. Too many apples. Get wine as well. Cool. Ingredients. Could have dropped some of these books that we'd already read, to be fair. Alright.
The killer of kings.
And there we go. That will be the end of this episode of Skyrim. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It was another miscellaneous quest necessary to carry on with the companion storyline. I killed the Silverhand leader at Fort Fellhammer. Yeah, nothing to it really. Just go to the Silverhand base. Kill a bunch of Silverhand dudes. Kill the leader. I mean, the leader did kill us a couple of times because I was being silly. But I was able to handle him in the end. So that's all good. We talked to Ayla, and Ayla was like, Kodlak might be onto us and has asked to speak to me. And we've got a quest called Blood's Honor. So we'll find out more about that in the next episode as we carry on with the Companion's questline. We also killed a giant for the first time. So I guess that was probably the more exciting part of the episode. But yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. And hope to see you on the next as we continue with an actual storyline quest next time. Take care. Goodbye.